I found this really silly review on this game called The Messenger. Very good game. And let me just read it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do yourself a favor, stop playing after the first half. This is an amazing game so far. After that, it becomes annoying and not fun at all. To elaborate on this, I really liked the first half of the game. Amazing level design, incredible chiptune, old school music. Challenging but fit platformer. Even when I die, I laugh and continue. Bosses were a nice touch at the end of each level. So basically, it was a old school linear level by level game, nothing wrong. Whatever. Typo. After that, you face the final boss, or who supposedly be the final boss. But no, the game doesn't show you the credits. Instead, it shifts the gameplay from a linear game to a self-acclaimed Metroidvania. Here's where it gets bad though. Like this part, they weren't saying it was bad. This part, they're not saying it's bad at all, right? And then here, it's just ridiculous. If you've ever played a Metroidvania, you'd know. It forces you to go back to the same levels from different entries. A lot of unnecessary backtracking, poor checkpoint system, and unrealistic Metroidvania. Nope, that's not a Metroidvania. I like the genre that I played. Uh, I like the genre and played most high-profile game, old and new. This one is definitely poor imitation, nothing more. Oh, jeez, I'm so excited to point everything out that's annoying. So, it forces you to go back to the same levels. That is literally what a Metroidvania is. You have to go back to the same levels. Like, I don't think this person has ever heard or played a Metroidvania before. Hollow Knight, great representation. Like, you have to go back to the same places all the time. It can get annoying, but it's not so annoying. It's really fun. But that's what a Metroidvania is. Same with Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Same with Nine Souls. Same with every single freaking Metroidvania. It just says it's so silly. It's just listing off what a Metroidvania is. Forces you to go back to the same levels. From different entries, a lot of unnecessary backtracking. That's what a Metroidvania is. You go back, like in Hollow Knight. In the first area, you have to go through, get Vengeful Spirit, go to Green Path to get the dash, and then finally you can get to Fungal Wastes. But no, that's guess not the case for this. Poor checkpoint system and unrealistic Metroidvania. Poor checkpoint system. When have you ever heard of a Metroidvania that has checkpoints? Here. It doesn't make I've never heard of a Metroidvania that has checkpoints. I don't think it has I think they're complaining that there's that it's like benches from Hollow Knight. There's only a couple spawn areas or I guess checkpoints around the map. And then unrealistic Metroidvania. I don't even know what that means. What does unrealistic Metroidvania mean? I mean, just look at my home screen. Nine Souls, Hollow Knight, Ori. Uh, that's 3 different Metroidvanias. There's open. No, I didn't open another instance. I'm pretty sure I saw. Yeah. Here's another one. This is a crappy platformer with some Metroidvania bolted onto it to make it seem deeper than it is. I took off Sea of Stars from my wish list because this one's so bad. Um, so it doesn't give any criticism at all, which the other one, at least it gives criticism. At least it tells the developers what's wrong with the game. This one just says this is a crappy platform with some Metroidvania bolted on to make it seem deeper than it is. If you don't like platformers, why did you buy this game? If you don't like Metroidvanias, why did you buy this game? If you don't like linear side scrollers, why did you buy this game? Because if you didn't know, this game starts out as like its first half is a linear side scroller, kind of like the NES games. But uh, and then when you get to the supposed last boss, which is what they say is the last boss, I think. I don't know. I haven't really played it yet. I'm gonna get it for the Steam sale, but yeah, it's a platformer game. Yeah, it's an NES platformer game. What do you expect from it? Of course, it's not gonna be perfect. Here. Our positive review. An excellent game that attempts to emulate the old 2D Ninja Gaiden games. Excellent humor, too. Yeah. Oh, this guy is 4 hours. Wow. You. I guess this guy had to refund it. It was that bad. He says this, but he didn't even get past the first half of the game. He looked at a YouTube video to see that there's a Metroidvania part. He did not even play the game. This guy says, he got through the first half and didn't really feel like playing the second half, right? So 4 hours. This guy says it's a bad game and has 2 hours. He's only halfway through the thing. Let's see. Wow. I'm just looking at the. I kind of forgot I was recording. Okay, this is funny. This is funny. Overly difficult and not half as funny as I think it is. I got for around $2 when I got Sea of Stars, so I can't overly complain. But I have absolutely no desire to play it again after beating it. Overly difficult. Has this guy never played any of the Ninja Gaiden games? At least a little bit. Those are very difficult games. Of course it is. It's not gonna be. Oh, yeah, it's just. I just have that so I can, so I could share games with my brother, since he has some of the games I play. So I can just, yeah. Look at this. Wow, positive, positive, positive. Where are the negative reviews? Where let's go to the top here. Negative only. This game is solid and mechanically sound, with charming retro 8 to 16-bit graphics, a good soundtrack, a fun platforming, and a really clever twist. Why am I not recommending it? Simply put, the game makes a promise and hypes up a second half change of genre that completely fails to deliver on. Oh, it says spoiler, so I'm not gonna do that because I haven't played the game yet and don't really want to get spoiled here. I really wanted to like this game. Unfortunately, the polished exterior hides a dull experience with lackluster level design, lame fourth wall breaking humor, and repetitive gameplay. What should have been a challenge in the spirit of Ninja Gaiden instead it feels like fragmented chore that don't capitalize on its ideas in an interesting way. Who wrote this? Like a 4-year-old? Why does it say lame fourth wall breaking humor? Does this person know what fourth wall breaking is? Maybe there is fourth wall breaking. I doubt it though, because as everybody knows, fourth wall breaking is where a character from a movie or show interacts with something or somebody from the real world. How would it be funny? I mean, like, the Deadpool game did that, but okay. I should have been a challenge. 3.4 hours on record. Huh. This guy actually played the game at least. Should have been a challenge in the spirit of Ninja Gaiden. Maybe you're too good. Like, maybe you're just good at the game, and so it's not super hard. Yeah, no, this is probably gonna be a pretty short video. Oh, wow. This video is already 10 minutes long. I'll just read one more review. While the first half of the game has no major flaw, they really need to work on a better fast travel system. Oh, fast travel. That is like a bunch of different words. I don't know. I'm stupid. There's too much pointless running from A to B in the second half because the fast travel center hub is not good enough. Other than that, everything's great. You know, I would have to say that I agree with that for Hollow Knight. The map is so big and you move pretty slowly, at least if you're not dash spamming. Um, and yeah, it can definitely make the game a little annoying, but I see no problem. Um, yeah, that's fair though. That's fair. I don't see why they said not recommended though. 11.4 hours. This guy completed the game and more. Okay, that's like the last I'll do. Let me just end it with a stupid here. I'll just keep this on the screen so you can finish this while I do my outro. So, subscribe and hope you like this video. There's probably not going to be an end screen. Maybe there will be an end screen. Oh, I think I'll do that. Just for funny, man. I should be able to do this. Just so you guys can read this one if you want to, and then I'll probably just make my Twitch starting soon page, my outro screen, just because I'm still on my OBS streamer version because, well, that's kind of what happened. So yeah, and that should be it. You can pause this. Okay. And here's the end screen. I'll probably leave this up for a while, so